Friday. It is the last weekend I have here in Heraklion in Crete in Greece, and it's the start of my photography clinic here in town. Let's go meet everyone. So I think these vlogs as this clinic's happening are probably going to be a little bit shorter than usual. I usually aim for 8 to 12 minutes. I think these might be like 6 minutes, but I think that's fine. I want to put my energy on the participants of these things to make sure they get the best and the most out of it. Because this clinic's different than my workshops. This clinic's really intensive. It's shooting sunsets, sunrises every day. And then on top of it, it's classroom sessions all day. So it's gonna be intense. They're gonna learn a lot. They're gonna just be smashed full of this information. And yeah, I wanna focus my energy on all of that. That said, there will be obviously photography every day. So we're heading down to the hotel where the conference is being held, and we're gonna meet everybody. We just walked everybody down to the wave break. There's a couple shots I really want to take on the wave break, but we got tons of time here on the clinic. Probably 3 times we're gonna shoot here, so I think I'll shoot that another day. I'm gonna take basically half of the group back to the main port and just organize and shoot. And I'm kind of just gonna hover and help people through shots and rather than just shoot. Again, I'm packing all the gear. I don't know if I'm actually gonna take it out today, but it seems like a really awesome group, and it looks like we're gonna have fun for the next couple of days. I started doing a clinic style photography tour because I wanted more people to be able to be involved. They're much more affordable. This one was only 270 euros, and it just can allow anybody to be a part of it rather than the more expensive big workshops, big trips. And I also started it because I wanted to teach more. I wanted to educate. I wanted photographers to have a chance to learn. And the funniest thing is, everybody that's here is already such a good photographer that they've already found compositions and they're already set up. I've kind of been abandoned by everybody. I've been abandoned because they all already found shots. So I'm gonna just like go and make sure everybody's fine, but I get the feeling everybody's already fine. The thing about photography is everybody's better than they think they are. I just realized I'm a bit of a jealous photographer. I haven't unpacked my gear, although I did take one street style photo of a fisherman down on the water. But I realized I'm a bit of a jealous photographer because everybody else has their gear out and I'm jealous of them taking pictures. I'm running up and down the port, just helping people out, and it's kind of fun, even though I wish I had my gear out too. I couldn't resist. I jumped up on the wall, set up my 100 to 400, 3-stop hard grad ND, and the light is just too beautiful not to just jump up and get a shot. Simple shot, f16, half a second, straight into these hills. There's just beautiful filter light flowing through, and it's a very simple photo, but just the layers of it all, it just works. It might not be perfect, but yeah, it's just fantastic. So here's the thing about photography in Greece. When I got here, I was worried that there was never going to be clouds. And the reality was there wasn't, and that did make certain locations hard. But there's always like this haze on the horizon. And yes, it means that quite often you don't get great sunsets, but just after sunset, you tend to get this palette of pastel colors like this, these purples and pinks and blues. So if you're patient here, if you wait 15 minutes after sunset, you often get this really, really beautiful sky, which contrasts well with a lot of the really white buildings you get in certain towns. So you don't always need clouds to get beautiful light. That ends day one. I guess not even day one, that ends just the arrival of the Crete clinic. And it's so funny, it's just day one. The plan of this trip is to be super intensive. It's 3 days or 2 full days and 2 half days of just intense photography and education. And it's the afternoon of the first, or just the arrival day. And I'm already losing my voice. I don't know how I'm gonna make it through this weekend, but it seems like an awesome group. It's gonna be nice to kind of put down the camera and just educate for a couple days. A lot of you maybe don't know this, but I come from a family of educators. Yes, my grandpa, my opa on my dad's side, they were farmers. My dad, though, was a teacher. My mom was a teacher. My mom's parents were teachers. I come from a long line of educators, and I love educating. I love teaching. I love sharing my knowledge. That's why I do this channel. That's why I do these clinics. But that being said, these videos are going to be shorter. They're not going to be as much education on this end because I'm going to be out in the field educating. So I hope you guys understand that, and we'll be back to educating you guys and just inspiring, I hope, you guys, and shooting some cool photo locations out on my own in just a couple days. So these videos are going to be a little bit short. There's probably going to be a little less B-roll, but I think there's still some value in seeing what goes on behind the scenes at a clinic like this, because it is intensive. I'm gonna have the reddest eyes you've ever seen by the end of this, because we're gonna work so hard, and we're just gonna have an awesome time. And I guess that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.